Marcus Aurelius, the unemotional logician ruler, once said, "Our life is what our considerations make it." This significant understanding establishes the groundwork for this video, where we'll show you 11 fundamental things you really want to unobtrusively remove from your life. By understanding and controlling our internal scene, as Aurelius proposes, we can change ourselves. This isn't simply a latent experiencing experience, it's an intelligent experience. Also, we welcome you to effectively take part, sharing your viewpoints on every point we talk about. Stay with us to the end, as this excursion guarantees not just information but a chance for profound self-reflection and change. How about we start? 1. Accounting for yourself to those who cause you pain. When you've been wounded by somebody you once thought to be a close friend, remember this: you don't owe them an extensive explanation or a dramatic standoff. The savviest move? Simply move on. There's actually no need to focus on settling the score or demanding apologies. It's about preserving your peace. You could find yourself in a situation where this person returns asking for your assistance. Trust me, a simple "no" is all you really want. You're not obligated to help somebody who's messed up your trust. The thing is, avoiding show and quietly putting distance between you and them is often the most wise decision you can make. Allow time to reveal the consequences of their actions. Focus on taking care of yourself. Let the future unfold as it will. It's often the best way to let both of you grow. So, keep it real. You don't need to keep people in your life who disregard you. Everyone should be appreciated for who they are, and moving back from those who don't is, in fact, a brave decision. It's about choosing your emotional well-being and growth over unnecessary drama. Like Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the treachery. Don't stoop to their level. Instead, invest in becoming the best possible version of yourself, nurturing your inner peace and character. That's the real deal. 2. Needless goals. Life's journey often expects us to make vital decisions, act deliberately, and stay committed to our true selves. In this process, it's vital to recognize when certain goals no longer serve our true purpose. Letting go of these goals isn't only normal but necessary, as it allows us to focus on what's truly important. However, an essential part of this process is the discretion in how we do it. Avoid broadcasting every change or decision. There's no compelling reason to share everything you might do with the world. This discretion helps in protecting your overall strategy and intentions as you navigate through these changes. Do so subtly, ensuring that your actions are aligned with your core values and character. Make these changes quietly, adapting as circumstances unfold, or valuing the power of privacy in your fundamental life choices. This approach not only streamlines your path but also maintains the integrity of your personal journey. In the words of Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, it isn't that we have so little time, but that we lose so much. The life we receive isn't short, but we make it so. We are not ill-provided, but use what we have inefficiently. This statement resonates deeply with the idea of focusing on essential goals and letting go of the unnecessary, reminding us to use our time and efforts wisely. 3. Oversharing. The conclusion of friendships, whether it's friendship or romance. When navigating the end of a friendship or romantic relationship, maintaining discretion about intimate details is crucial. Sharing specifics about conflicts or reasons behind a separation not only breaches the privacy shared between you and the other person but also fuels unnecessary gossip, complicating the situation further. Instead, it's more beneficial to internalize and reflect on these experiences. This practice not only preserves the privacy of both parties but also facilitates a more meaningful personal healing process. If you find yourself compelled to discuss these personal matters, it could be a sign of unresolved emotional issues. Rather than seeking external outlets, engage in self-dialogue to understand and process these feelings. This approach ensures that any challenging relationship issues are resolved with dignity, without making it a topic of public discourse. In doing so, you safeguard your personal well-being and that of others involved, fostering a more conscious and considerate healing journey. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, an unemotional philosopher, you have control over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This statement resonates deeply with the concept of focusing internally and controlling our reactions to external circumstances, especially in the delicate context of relationship breakdowns. 4. Raising your voice before others. During times of frustration or anger, imagine you're in a heated discussion, your heart pounding with frustration. We've all been there, haven't we? In those moments, the temptation to unleash our anger is immense. But what if, instead, we choose to speak softly? To harness that fiery energy not in shouts but in steady, quiet words. This isn't just about saving face, it's a journey toward mastering our inner storms. Remember, when you witnessed someone lose their cool, how did it make you feel? Uncomfortable, perhaps even disappointed. Now, picture someone who, despite the chaos, remained calm, their voice a soothing balm in a sea of noise. That's the person we all aspire to be, isn't it? It's in these trials, these tests of our soul, that we find our true strength, transforming anger into disappointment, frustration into focus. It's like alchemy of the spirit. It's not just about biting back furious words, it's about channeling that energy into something that propels us forward, that turns obstacles into stepping stones. Heraclitus was onto something when he said, "To be emotionally steady is the greatest virtue." It's a reminder that in the eye of the storm, our calm is our greatest weapon, our equilibrium the truest form of courage. So, next time the waves of emotion surge, remember this: the power to remain undisturbed, to speak in whispers when the world expects shouts, isn't just a virtue, it's a superpower. 5. Spreading negative sentiments about others. Consider the last time you heard someone disparaging another person. Didn't it make you wonder what they say when you're not around? Spreading negative opinions about others is a slippery slope. It's easy to get caught up in it without giving it much thought, yet those words, once out, stick to you like shadows, illuminating your character. It's more than just being polite, it's about being the kind of person others trust and respect. You don't have to like everyone, but remember, every person you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Yet, imagine this: you're faced with a challenging individual or situation. It's tempting to let your judgments fly, isn't it? But here's the challenge: at that moment, you have the power to shift the narrative. Choose empathy over disdain, dialogue over conflict. It's tough, no doubt. You'll feel everything from frustration to empathy, maybe even a twinge of admiration for their resilience. This approach isn't just about maintaining decorum, it's about understanding the intricate tapestry of human emotions and interactions. In doing so, you don't just build bridges, you become a person who can navigate the turbulent waters of relationships with finesse and heart. 6. Constantly comparing yourself to others. The persistent pursuit of comparing ourselves to others is like running on a treadmill with no off switch. It's draining, endless, and frankly, a thief of joy. Consider this: each time you measure up another person's achievements against your own, you're not just undermining yourself, you're completely missing the beauty of your unique story. This habit, this impulse to measure up, often leaves us feeling like we're perpetually falling behind, tying us to a cycle of self-doubt and disappointment. Now, turn the tables. What if you started celebrating your quirks, your mistakes, your victories, no matter how small. It's not about ignoring the world around you, it's about embracing your journey, raw and unfiltered. Life's not a neatly arranged series where everyone's reading from the same script. It's messy, unpredictable, and wildly disparate. Your story, with its ups and downs, its victories and challenges, is a testament to your resilience, your uniqueness. So, dive into your own story. Let it be a spectrum of emotions, from the grit of failure to the high of achievement. Extraordinarily yours, as you own your process, you're not just moving forward, you're rewriting the rules of the game based on your terms. 7. Mindless use of social media. Think of your life as a unique narrative, full of rich experiences and personal growth. Social media, on the other hand, is a vast repository of everyone else's stories, often just their highlight reels. This disparity can lead to unfair comparisons and a sense of dissatisfaction with our own lives. It's essential, therefore, to approach virtual engagement with intention, using it for specific purposes like seeking inspiration, connections, or information, and then stepping back into the reality of our own journey. To achieve this, try scheduling specific times for social media use, like during morning coffee or after work, to avoid its constant intrusion. Before each interaction online, pause to ask yourself, is this helpful or just a distraction? Such mindfulness helps separate meaningful engagement from mindless scrolling. If you notice a decline in mood or self-esteem linked to online usage, consider taking a break. This time away is an opportunity to engage in fulfilling real-world activities that reaffirm the value of your unique story. By making these changes, you create space to appreciate your life's narrative, free from endless comparisons, and more focused on what truly enriches your existence. 8. The pursuit of external approval. Today, let's explore a liberating concept, breaking free from the relentless pursuit of external approval. Imagine yourself on a stage, spotlight on you, surrounded by a sea of faces, each ready to judge how you act, speak, and exist. This scenario, overwhelming and restrictive, highlights the suffocating nature of living for others' approval. Now, imagine stepping off that stage into a quiet, peaceful space where your voice, the one most authentic to you, is the only one that matters. This shift underscores the importance of prioritizing your inner voice over external judgments. Living for others' approval leads us away from our true selves and desires, akin to wearing ill-fitting clothes just to please others. Recall the moments of genuine joy in your life. They likely occurred when you were true to your own values and beliefs, free of others' expectations. This is the essence of authentic living. To integrate this into daily life, start with introspection before making decisions. Question your motives. Are they for you or for others? Trust your intuition, acknowledge your needs, and work on building your self-esteem. Celebrate your accomplishments, learn from mistakes, and value your qualities. Remember, self-acceptance is a journey marked by small but significant victories. Nurture relationships that respect your individuality and support your authentic self. By shedding the burden of external approval, we pave the way for a more genuine, fulfilling life journey, where we are the protagonists, guided by authenticity and courage. 9. Perfectionism. In our pursuit of personal growth, it's essential to address the pitfalls of perfectionism. This mindset, while seemingly advantageous, often leads to stress and a feeling of never being good enough. Perfectionism sets impossibly high standards and fosters a fear of mistakes. However, embracing our imperfections is crucial to self-improvement and happiness. Life, like art, becomes more enriching and authentic when we allow space for flaws. To combat perfectionism, begin by embracing your limitations and understanding that mistakes are essential for learning. Shift your focus from being perfect to being excellent, meaning doing your best while knowing there's always room for improvement. Practice self-compassion and be gentle with yourself when things don't go as planned. Celebrate your efforts and understand that every experience contributes to your journey. Ultimately, redefine success not as a flawless outcome but as the journey itself, filled with learning and personal growth. Letting go of perfectionism opens up a world of possibilities where mistakes are seen as valuable opportunities. This mindset fosters a more relaxed and authentic life, allowing you to appreciate the beauty of your own humanity and the unique path you're on. 10. Clinging to unrealistic expectations. Embarking on life's grand journey, we often set sail with expectations, charting courses towards dreams and desires. Yet, these very sails can inflate into massive proportions, turning into unrealistic fantasies that hurl us into the turbulent seas of disappointment and disillusionment. Like mariners lured by mythical sirens, we chase perfection in ourselves, in others, and in our experiences, a quest as futile as searching for horizons that recede as we approach. These lofty expectations, often born from society's whispers and media's thunder, can blind us to the beauty of our authentic selves and the raw, unfiltered truth of life. The key to shedding these deceptive illusions begins with a raw, undeterred honesty with oneself. It's a journey of peeling back the layers of should-haves and could-haves to reveal the core of our true aspirations. It's about recognizing the weight of these expectations and bravely asking whether they elevate or crush our spirits. This is no fairy tale transformation, it's a messy, sometimes painful acknowledgement of life's imperfections and our own limitations. About setting goals resonant with who we truly are, not who we're told to be. Each little triumph, each step forward, becomes an act of our liberation. In this journey, the beauty lies not in the destination but in the rich tapestry of experiences woven along the way. Letting go of unrealistic expectations doesn't just unburden us, it awakens us to the unexpected wonders of life, helping us navigate its turbulent waters with a heart open to every ebb and flow, every joy and anguish that comes our way. 11. Meddling. Participating in gossip and negative chatter can sometimes feel like a shortcut to connection, but it's a path that often leads us astray. Consider the last time you were part of such a conversation. Did it leave you feeling uplifted, or did it subtly gnaw at your sense of integrity? Words, like seeds, have the power to grow gardens or spread weeds. When we choose to nurture our conversations with care and understanding, we cultivate an environment where trust and respect thrive. It's a journey, though, and not an easy 100% of the time one. There are moments when engaging in gossip feels tempting, maybe even justified. But here's a challenge: next time you're on the verge of speaking or listening to something negative, pause. Consider the individual in question as someone with their own struggles and triumphs, just like you. Would you want your lowest moments to be a subject of unnecessary chatter? Avoiding gossip isn't just about creating a positive atmosphere, it's about respecting our shared humanity. And when you lead by example, you're not just avoiding negativity, you're illuminating a path for others to find their way to a more compassionate and authentic way of connecting. By embracing these principles, we can cultivate a mindset that is resilient, empathetic, and optimistic, leading to genuine personal growth and deeper connections in our relationships. If you found this video meaningful, subscribe for more insights, hit the notification bell, and show your support with a like and comment. And yes, as always, for further exploration of more Stoic wisdom, 2 additional videos are popping up on your screen now. Stay tuned.